Okay, part two of my birth story. I hope you have your cups of coffee. I already have mine ready. It's such a cute mug. It's one of my favorite mugs. But so yeah, my actual birth story. So my daughter came in as a big surprise, as I told you in part one. My normal due date was the 15th of August, and then they moved it to the 11th of August. My daughter were born the morning of the 8th of August. Yeah, she came in a bit as a big surprise. Um, Quite a big surprise, actually. That morning, I didn't have any, like, I had Braxton Hicks, like, they were quite intense, and it was actually sore. Some people tell you Braxton Hicks is not supposed to be painful. For me, it hurt quite a bit. But anywho, so that morning of the 8th, me and my husband went to bed. The previous night I was craving, you guys, if I'm telling you, chocolates. My entire pregnancy, my husband knew every morning he must give me one chocolate. And I would be very upset if he didn't bring me a chocolate. Anybody that knows me know that I am not a chocolate eater at all. Like, I don't eat chocolate that much. I would like once in a blue moon be like, oh, I'm craving a chocolate. Buy a chocolate, eat like a little piece, and I'm over it. Alright. And cake as well. I will eat cake if I'm craving it, otherwise I will not eat it. It's not something that I would go out of my way of. But that previous night, I've craved brownies, chocolates, Steri Stumpy, a chocolate Steri Stumpy. I've craved chocolates a lot that night, and had a lot of cravings. Salt and vinegar chips, also love it. And a lot of people will tell you if you crave salty things, it's a boy, and sweet stuff, it's a girl. I crave both of them, and I had a baby girl. But going forward, yeah, we. I also I wanted to try those new Kit Kat mocha stuff. I made my husband and I a cup. My husband doesn't like coffee. He doesn't drink coffee and stuff, but he will drink hot chocolate. And I made us each one, and we didn't even drink it. We went to bed. I was so tired. I didn't even drink it. And that morning, I think it was at 3 o'clock the morning. I stand up. I was like, I really need to use the bathroom. I really need to. And yo, I just stand up, and the moment I stood up, I felt like this like gash of water, but it wasn't heavy like gash of water. I just felt like, and I woke up my husband. I'm like, baby, I think my water just broke, but I'm not sure. Because it was my first pregnancy, I wasn't sure what to expect it to be, or how it was supposed to go. I wasn't sure. And I've I was surprised because I thought water breaking is like it's one break of water, everything is out, and baby comes. No, my darlings. Your water breaks in sections. So your water breaks a bit, water comes out. A few moments later, the same. And that goes on till you give birth. So that I didn't know, but now I do. And I'm here to say it to you if you didn't know it. Now you do. And yeah, my husband was like, because the previous 2 weeks before that night, every time I'm like, yeah, I've lost my mucus plug, or I've done this and this. I think I'm in labor. And my husband just woke up and he was like, uh, I think you just yourself, firstly, and you've been in labor since the last 2 weeks. And I started laughing. And I'm like, that's probably true. So I went to the bathroom and it sounded like as if I would throw in water in this mug, drop it in the toilet, and stop, and drop it again, stop, drop it again, for 10 minutes. And I was like, I tried to phone my mom, she didn't answer. I tried to phone his mom, she didn't answer. Keep in mind, it's 3 in the morning. And yeah, I struggled to get anyone to tell me, like, listen, is this normal? Is she coming today? What the hell what's gonna happen? What's wrong? And eventually I reached my mother and she was like, no, if your water breaks, there's normally a little bit of blood inside. And I'm like, okay, but that's not the case here, so I'm probably not in labor. It was not even 4 minutes after that I started cringing, you guys, of pain. I couldn't anymore. I sat on that toilet and I called my husband. I'm like, I'm 99.99999% sure this baby is coming now. And he didn't believe me. As I said, the previous 2 weeks I've been in labor, according to him. So he think in his head, like, I'm just joking. However, my body was telling me this is not normal. This is intense. And in the question, and keep in mind, I said in the previous video, I've already been 2 centimeters dilated. 3:30 that morning, I had told my husband, no, I'm gonna put on clothes. We're gonna go to the hospital, because then those pains got so intense I couldn't even stand right up. I couldn't even put on my clothes. It was so sore. And yeah, it was intense. It really became quite intense very fast. And they were like, I think it was every 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So they really came very close. It didn't even give me time to breathe a bit. And then me and my husband, we got everything. Luckily the baby bags were already packed, and my bag were already packed, and everything was ready, just for in case if something happens, it's already done and being packed. So we rushed to the hospital, and I'm like, can't you drive faster? Because yeah, that was the most pain I've probably been in my entire life. And I've been in a lot of operations. My intestines have been had a knot, my appendix has been removed. So I've been through it, but that was next level, you guys. Long story short, we came to the hospital, and I was like this already. The nurse measured, and she was like, you already are 6 centimeters dilated. Keep in mind, that's in an hour. I already were 2 centimeters dilated. So yeah. And they started prepping me for the C-section, because I told them I want a C-section. That was my personal preferences. I wanted the C-section, and yeah, they prepped me for the C-section. And 12 minutes after 7, my beautiful, 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 perfect baby girl were born. And yeah, I feel so blessed every day being her mother and being able to be there. She is my everything, my life. But yeah, that's my birth story. Tell me if there's anything else you would like to know about me, or what you would like to know about pregnancy.